Good morning, second grade. We're looking at lesson 151 today, and it's pages 301 and 302. I have Ben with me again today, so he is going to go ahead and get started with us. I'm just going to back up just a little so you can see part of our game today. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through our 14 family, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to jump up high on the answer. So you're going to jump up high on the answer. Ready, begin. 0 plus 14 equals 14. 1 plus 13 equals 14. Do it right, Ben. 2 plus 12 equals 14. 3 plus 11 equals 14. Ben, lead us.
4 plus 10 equals 14.
5 plus 9 equals 14. 6 plus 8 equals 14. 7 plus 7 equals 14. 8 plus 6 equals 14. 9 plus 5 equals 14. 10 plus 4 equals 14. 11 plus 3 equals 14. 12 plus 2 equals 14. 13 plus 1 equals 14. 14 plus 0 equals 14. Now we're going to do it again. Now if you're not saying it, you will not know the answers.
Saying it.
So you should go ahead and be able to say it with us again. Go through all of it again.
Why are we saying it again?
Because you need to have the practice.
What?
And you need to have the practice. So we're going to say it again so we get our extra practice in.
Oh,
and this time on it, you can go ahead and kick forward. Ready? Begin. 0 plus 14 equals 14. Oh, I don't hear you. 1 plus 13 equals 14. 2 plus 12 equals 14. 3 plus 11 equals 14. 4 plus 10 equals 14. 5 plus 9 equals 14. 6 plus 8 equals 14. What should you say? 7 plus 7 equals 14. Say it, Ben.
8 plus 6 equals 14. 9 plus 5 equals 14. 10 plus 4 equals 14.
11 plus 3 equals 14. 12 plus 2 equals 14. 13 plus 1 equals 14. And last one, 14 plus 0 equals 14. Good. Now, we are going to add on 2 more people, 2 more families. Oops, and it's upside down. Let me get it right. Okay, and remember, we're going to do it without looking, Ben. So I hope you're prepared and ready to go. So we're going to go all the way up to 14 minus 10 today. And by the end of tomorrow, we're going to add, well, probably by Friday, we'll add the last set of the chart. So we're going to go all the way here, and then we're going to try to do it without looking. This time, head, shoulders, knees. Ready? 14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. 14 minus 5 equals 9. 14 minus 6 equals 8. 14 minus 7 equals 7. 14 minus 8 equals 6. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 14 minus 10 equals 4. Good, we're going to do it one more time, and then we're going to do it without looking. All right. This time on the answer, you're going to hop. You're going to do a hop. Or you can do a double hop. Let's do a double hop. I like that better. Right? 14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. 14 minus 5 equals 9. Say it, Ben. 14 minus 8 equals 6. 14 minus 7 equals 7. 14 minus 8 equals 6. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 14 minus 10 equals 4. Good job. Now, can you say it without looking, Ben? Go ahead.
14 plus 0.
14 minus 0 equals 14. 14 minus 1 equals 13. 14 minus 2 equals 12. 14 minus 3 equals 11. 14 minus 4 equals 10. Say it, Ben. 14 minus 5 equals 9.
Why did I just stop?
Because you don't know it.
14 minus 8
6 equals 8. 14 minus 7 equals 7. 14 minus 8 equals 6. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 14 minus 10 equals 4. Good job if you could say that all together. Good.
I did it.
It's not anything to be proud of if you can't. If you can't say
Nobody's
it,
gonna clap for
if
me.
you can't say it, parent, if you can hear them not being able to say the combination, they need to practice, 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 and memorize them.
Yeah, like
Okay. Now we're gonna look here. I'm just gonna push this back just a little bit more so you can see our game. Oops, sorry about that. All right. Oh man, let's switch it around. Oh boy, you're upside down. Let's fix it again. All right, here we go. There. All right, so you can all see Ben. And I want you to be able to see the game. All right, so in our game today, this is called hot seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and give combinations, and you try to pop into the answer before Ben does. So I'm hoping everybody can see the answer. So Ben, hop up for just a second. Can all of you see those answers?
you.
Do something. All right, so if you see the answer, you pop into it in your mind before Ben does. Here we go, ready? 5 plus 4 plus 6 equal. Find the answer.
15.
Find the answer.
Oh,
Ben's
five.
on the seat.
That's how they're done.
Next one, 7 minus 5 plus 9 equal. Did you find the answer?
Oh,
Nope, the answer
what?
was
It's not.
11. 11.
Oh my word.
7 minus 5 was 2. 2 plus 9, 11. Next one, 3 plus 9 minus 10 equal.
What is it?
All right, the answer was 2. Good. 2
I beat you.
plus 4 minus 5 equal.
Oh.
All right. No. 2 plus 5 was 6.
No.
6 minus 5 was 1. I want you to stop doing that. Next one. 10 divided by 2. So count by 2s until you get to 10. Good job. You should have said 5. You should have said 5.
Why am I saying
Next one. Next one. Here we go. 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5.
What? That's all you're gonna do?
9 plus 5
Oh,
equals. Good job. Next one. 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8 equals. All right. The answer was
5.
4.
No!
4. The answer was 4. Next one. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equal. Good. 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6 equals. The answer is
15.
14. 8 plus 6 is 14. And 10 times 1. 10 times 1 equals? Good job. All right. Hopefully you were able to answer before Ben or right on with Ben. So good job on that. All right. Now we're going to talk about a few things. Ben, that's good. Thank you.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about rounding again. So let me just move these out of the way here. So today we're going to talk about rounding. Let me move you just a little bit closer so you can see me. Except for my hair, that's a mess. All right. So today we're talking about rounding. So I want to look up here at our two numbers. Ben, come on up. We have 68 and 70. What tens place family would I find 68 in? What would be on this side? 68 could be found, Benjamin. What could 68? What two tens families could 68? We are rounding, sir. Please listen to directions. Oh, but you weren't listening. So we're rounding.
I am listening.
So, and I said, what tens place would go on this side? What tens place would go on that side?
69.
That's not a tens place number. Did you figure it out? Put the number up here and here.
60.
So 60 goes on this side. Good. And on this side is,
70.
we'll go ahead and you can rewrite it neatly.
I do write neatly.
Write it neatly, please.
7.
Okay. All right. Now the rule is 0 to 4 round down. 5 to 9 round up. All right. So we're gonna look at the number. We always look at the number in the ones place. 8. Then do we round down or do we round up? Or 8?
Down.
Do you agree, class?
I said up.
You didn't say up. You said down. Okay, show us up. How do we round? We round. Okay. You can go sit down. You're being silly today. You cannot. Sorry, he's leaving. All right, so we should have rounded up because it was 8. So we picked the higher number. Good job. We'll talk about it later. Now, 45. What do you see? 45. Where does 45 fall in my scale of 10 to 100? Of course, we see the 4. So we know that that is 40, because that's our 40s family. 40, 41, 42, 43, 45. 40, and what comes after 40? Counting by tens, you should have said 50. Good job. Now again, look at the number in the ones place. So we have 5 in the ones place. 0 to 4 round down. 5 to 9 round up. 5 to 9 round up. So we're going to pick our higher number, 50. And 45 is 5 away from 50. So that is the closest for our rounding or when they ask us to estimate. Remember when you see a problem like this and it's 45 plus, we'll say 68, and you see the word estimate, that is what they're asking you to do. So you should have put 50 above here, and you should have put 70 above here. And they want you to add it up. 5 plus 7 is 12. Add your 0, 120. So anytime you see estimate, they want you to round. Good job. Now the next thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at our shapes. Now this is talking about perimeters of objects. Now they are asking us what the perimeter is of this rectangle. And as you notice, this perimeter of the rectangle, they did give us 2 numbers. They gave us the bottom number and they gave us the side number. Now what are we supposed to do when they gave us a bottom and side, but they didn't give us the top and they didn't give us this side? What do we know? This side is the same as this side, because it's a rectangle, and the bottom is the same as the top. So these 2 numbers are the same, and these are the same. So you would add 4 plus 7. This would be 4, and this would be 7. So you would add up 7 plus 4 is 11, and then again 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 11 is 22. Now I want to look at this shape. Now triangle, what do you notice about the perimeter of a triangle? All 3 sides are the same. So if I take my ruler and I measure it out, it says that it is, let me get close so you can see. Oh, and let's see how long is it? It's 7. So if this is 7, what will this shape be? This would also be 7. And this would also be 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7. Or we could say 7 times 3. 7 times 3. And we know that the answer is count by 3s and 7 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So that would be that answer. Now let's look at the perimeter of a square. What do we know about a square? Did you say a square has all sides that are the same? Well, let's measure out this square. I'll come up to you in just a minute. You tell me, shout out what it is. All right, what is the shape of that square? It is, good job. Did you say 6? So if this side is 6, this side will also be 6, 6, and 6. We could add it 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Or what else could we do? 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 4. And if you counted by 4s, you would know that when we count by 4s, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So that would be our answer, 24. Now, one of the last few things that I want to talk about before we go over your math page and then we play another little game. Remember last week we talked about multiplying and division when you see the three numbers. Now, if these were our addition and subtraction, it would just be the same. The numbers 2 plus 4 equals 6, 4 plus 2 equals 6. That's a twin. Now, if it's a subtraction, you would say 6 minus 2 equals 4, 6 minus 4 equals 2. Same thing for multiplication. So let me get my numbers here. So you have the numbers 2, 4, and you have 8. Now, the way that this works out is you use your smaller numbers, and your answer is your bigger number for multiplication. So you have 2 times 4 equals 8, okay? And the twin would be the opposite. 4 times 2 equals 8, okay? Now, same thing for division. Your big number goes first. So what's our big number for this? It was 8. So both of these have to start out with 8. And then you just pick one of your choices. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And then the opposite, 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So that is how you will do that problem. Now, let's look at your math book. I want to look at, let's see, on your paper there. So I want to look at number 2. The rounding part we already did 68 and 45, so that should help you with that. We just did your multiplication with the numbers 2, 4, and 8. And then on the back side, I want you to look at 1A. Write $12.50 for 1A, $12.50. B, 13,009, 13,009. C, $22,600, 22,600. And D, 5 1/2, 5 1/2. That's a mixed number. Now look at 2. They want you to find the rounded dollars. Now remember, rounding, there's no change. So there has to be 0, 0 in the change part. So which one of those would have been the rounded dollars? So only pick ones that have 0 in the change. Okay, number 4, we just talked about that. That's the perimeter, the distance around an object. And then everything else you should be able to do on your own. Now the last part, we're going to play a little game. All right, Ben, come on over. So in our game, Ben and I are going to have cards. So we're going to have our shoes. If his number is bigger, he's going to stand. If my number is bigger, I'm going to stand. So let's see. So we can't look at it until, and then you have to look at it and decide. So take just the top one. Okay, ready? All right. So you just hold up the top one. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's see. My number is 12. His number is. Show them the foot. 333. All right. So he was the winner. Okay. Here's the next one.
36.
Okay. Next one. Here we go. 69.
699.
They make sure they can see it.
699.
Okay, all right, Ben was the winner for that one. Put it over in that chair. Okay, here we go. Next one. And you decide who's the bigger number. 59.
What? 183.
Show them. Who's bigger?
183.
All right, Ben. Man, he keeps winning. What in the world? Okay, here's mine. 363. Woohoo! Winner! Okay, next one. Okay, here's the next one. 747. What does he have? 163.
No!
I'm the winner. Okay, here you go. Here's your next one. 178.
178.
Woohoo!
Hey,
Now,
you just
notice something with this. Ones were the same. Sevens were the same. And then you had to go to the third number. What's the winner? Okay, let's do 2 more. Here's the next one. 725.
You're just giving me all the bad cards.
You've been winning. What's yours? Show yours.
31.
Okay, 31. Winner. Okay, last one.
Oh,
965.
958.
Ooh, that was close. The 9s were the same. but mine was bigger.
See?
Good job. All right. Hopefully that was good for you today. Hopefully that will help you, and you have a great day. See you later.